After what was an epic ending to Extreme Rules, we're back to normal with Monday Night Raw. This being the season premiere, the start of a new season. I mean, the last one ended in such a cliffhanger, didn't it? Him had us thinking, oh my God, I can't wait till next season. When is it? When is it going to happen? Oh, it's next week. Do you know what I'm saying? What is the point? Even the point in this season premiere bullshit makes no sense whatsoever. Just like this show, pretty much. No sense whatsoever. We didn't get Bray Wyatt. So, after what was an epic ending, you're thinking, season premiere, he might do something else. Even just a little video teaser, something. Give us something. But no, they just replayed what was an epic ending to Extreme Rules. That's all we got for the season premiere. Instead, we got D-Geriatric X, as they're calling themselves, so we can call them that too. D-Geriatric X, acting like goofs, putting themselves over. I mean, I could say it was nice to see him, but we see him all the bloody time. And it weren't even the whole group. The one guy who still looks good, who is still relevant, weren't even there. Scissor me, daddy ass! The most over one at the moment in professional wrestling. And everyone knows it. They all know it. He still looks good. They don't. They all look old. Old. It makes you think, what would they think, their old selves, 97, 98 D-Generation X members, what would they think of themselves today if they were fast forwarded to, Doctor Who landed, got them in the TARDIS, jumped forward a couple, 25 years, out they pop, and they're like, what the hell has happened? What has happened? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. This wasn't for me. Just, it also reminds you how great professional wrestling once was. This show, for the most part, apart from, I suppose, Brock Lesnar turning up out of nowhere, which was a decent surprise, heading towards, obviously, Lashley versus Lesnar at Crown Jewel. Seth Rollins winning the United States title. I suppose the Good Brothers was a surprise as well. Didn't see that coming. I mean, Carl Anderson is still the IWGP or whatever it is, that never open weight champion for New Japan. So, what's going on there? Will he be allowed to work for New Japan? Drop the title? I'd assume so. I think they'd allow it. I know, like, back in the day, Vince was like always like big on people sticking to their word. If they had dates booked, if they'd agreed to do something, then do it. And then we move. I mean, I'm not big on the Good Brothers coming back. They didn't set the world on fire last time. I suppose it bolsters the tag team division a bit if they're going to work in a tag team division, or are they just backing up AJ? Is this a one-time deal? Are they back? For how long are they back for? What are they going to do with them? They're decent. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong, but they're not going to they're not going to change anything, really, are they? Let's have it right. Ratings ain't going to pop for the Good Brothers. Everyone was watching for one reason. And that was Bray Wyatt. I mean, we didn't get Bray Wyatt. And even Bray Wyatt, well, who knows what they're going to do with Bray Wyatt? Because this show, if you take away Lesnar and even the Good Brothers, this show weren't very good. Hard to watch for a season premiere. The night after Extreme Rules. Nah, man. Best thing about it was the bloodline. Roman Reigns opening the show. Bloodline on Raw was pretty cool, I suppose. Like, always entertaining. The whole group, man, are brilliant. And the way they're telling this story between Sammy, Jay, and everything that's going on there has been brilliant. And it's the only interesting thing they've got going for them. Let's have it right. In WWE at the moment, the most interesting thing is the bloodline. It's the wise man. It's the honorary Uso. It's the tribal chief. It's Jey Uso even. Like, I'm loving his story and where this is going, where this is heading. Who knows what could happen? Very interesting. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of it, to be honest with you. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to seeing is the bloodline. Let's have it right. Most people are. I'd imagine once people figured out, yeah, there's no more Roman Reigns on this show, and we're probably only going to get a little bit more Sami Zayn at the end, there's not much point watching this show. Because the rest of it was garbage. Johnny Gargano versus Austin Theory, okay, was a decent match, I suppose. Johnny Gargano gets the win. They're just burying Austin Theory out here, right in front of our eyes. Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio. How can Rey Mysterio even wrestle at the moment? The story to this hasn't been the best. Like, why is he even turning up to work at the moment after what his son's done to him? He should be in the corner somewhere crying. It's his son. He shouldn't be just going out and wrestling random nobodies, let alone winning the fucking match. That was a joke. Like, just a joke, man, the way they're doing this. And then the Judgment Day come out. I suppose they're looking good at the moment. I'm liking them more and more, I suppose. It's just Dominic needs to improve, in my opinion. He's getting heat. It's just, we need to move on now. Like, move this forward a bit. I'm guessing they're slowing this down and taking their time in this. They are building to Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania. It's the only logical reason this is taking so fucking long. And then the OC return, AJ Styles gets called out. You think AJ is going to join the Judgment Day. This was pretty decent, actually, the way he did introduce them. Didn't expect it, and then out they come. So that was a surprise. No one was really talking about the Good Brothers returning to WWE. Probably because Carl Anderson is still the Neverweight Open Champion. So whatever it's called. The Never Openweight Champion. The Neverweight. Neverland, wherever he's no, it's IW, it's New Japan, and like I said, hopefully he'll be allowed to go back. Candice LeRae versus Bayley. Now they're burying Bayley out here. What the hell? What the hell? She's losing to Candice LeRae. Are you having a laugh? Behave. Jesus Christ. Weren't a very good match either. The Miz's birthday thing was just cheesy, corny comedy crap from creative yet again. Dexter Lumis and all that shit. Omos going backwards. He's in squash matches again. This guy has got to be like the least talented giant I've ever seen. And we've seen some shitters over the years. Giant Gonzalez springs to mind. The Great Khali. They're all better than him. Jesus, this guy is bad. Why are they continuing with him? Why is MVP still with him? Why hasn't he gone back to Bobby Lashley? Because it looks like they're turning Lashley heel. Again, so... And he needs MVP. This guy, this geezer almost is useless, pointless. There is no point to him. Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins is probably one of the best matches of the night, I'd suppose. Maybe. After Brock Lesnar comes out, destroys him, leaves him lying. You know the music's going to hit, and it does. And he talks Bobby Lashley into the match. They're both injured. They're both banged up. But Seth Rollins gets the better of Bobby Lashley and gets the win. It's probably the best moment of the show. Let's have it right. Seth Rollins winning the United States Championship. Matt Riddle versus Sami Zayn was okay. Riddle getting the win was probably the right thing. Tells a good story because earlier on in the night, Roman Reigns says to Jey Uso, you better make sure Sami wins. And he doesn't. So shit's going to hit the fan on Friday night, no doubt. So that story there just heats up a little bit more. There's a little bit more sauce put to it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Matt Riddle has done well. We got the win at Extreme Rules. Big win against Seth Rollins. He wins again against Sami Zayn. So he's on a bit of a roll. They're putting him over. I'd imagine he's going to fight Seth Rollins for the United States title. That's probably going to happen. And then we get the shitty ending. DX reunion. Why not have a, like, you had so many factions there that could have come out and taken them out. And like, just give them a little bit more heat. Like the Bloodline. Could you imagine? They're in the ring and then Roman Reigns music hits. And he comes out and just, acknowledge me. And they don't. And he takes them out. Leaves them laying. I mean, Triple H is there and we know he can't get physical, but, they could be light with him and do something. And the rest of them just get battered. I don't know how good they are, like if they're in good condition. I mean, they could have the Judgment Day do it, but nah, allow that. But yeah, the one thing you want to see is a faction get over on them, and they didn't. They just left it like these old farts in the ring, telling everyone to suck it, and that was the end of the show. At least they shouted out China. X-Pac did. That was good. It just wasn't the same without like Billy Gunn there and China. This isn't a DX reunion, really. I think it's going to pop a rating, and it really wouldn't. Like, no one cares anymore about DX, to be honest with you. Not many people watching the show remember fucking DX. Most people who watch this show when DX were around don't watch it anymore. The majority. Let's have that right. That's the sad part. The majority of people who watch DX in their pomp aren't watching anymore because of this shit. Let's have that right. That's the sad part. So, at least we got the Bullet Club, I suppose. They're back, baby. Actually got Bullet Club in WWE at the moment, but they can't use it, can they, really? You've got AJ, you got Finn, you got the Good Brothers again. I suppose they've all been there before, but we'll see where it goes. Bullet Club versus Judgment Day, I suppose, or the Club or the OC, whatever they're going to call themselves. That's something to look forward to. This show was terrible. Let's have it right. For a season premiere, this is what you give us. And I think the honeymoon is over, really, for Triple H. That honeymoon period where he's just allowed, like, good grace, where he's allowed to do whatever he wants. Now it's time to put the work in. And this show wasn't a great start, was it? Extreme Rules, we left on a good note. And now, after this, hopefully SmackDown can be a bit better. I'll give them another chance, but this was bad. Fucking bad. Top it off. Commentary team. Wow. I know I said two-man teams are better, and I do still believe that. But this two-man team of Corey Graves and what was the other geezer's name? The Irish geezer? Like this, my goodness, he was bad. Hopefully he can improve, but why was he given the job in the first place? Jesus Christ, he was bad. At least the other geezer before could actually, like, that Jimmy Smith guy, he'd done it. He'd done MMA, so he was half decent, I suppose. He weren't like JR level or Joey Styles or anyone like that could actually call a match. There's no Ian Riccaboni, or Kevin Kelly. I mean, or even Mauro Ranallo. Like, and these guys get jobs. What? I don't know. That's the problem. Like, commentary all round in professional wrestling, apart from 2 or 3 geezers, especially in America, the American big companies I'm talking about, WWE, AEW, they can't say anything. I mean, yes, AEW do have Riccaboni in and out, but he should be there full time. Let's have that right. Across the board, commentary's poor at the moment. At least New Japan have got Kevin Kelly. But Raw, poor. For a season premiere, this is what you give us? I'm sorry. Maybe I'll skip this season. Wait till next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Smash the like button, the subscribe button. And yeah, there'll be more pictures going up in the background very soon. I have changed stuff around. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe. There's a few up there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.